Hello, this is Randall, the Michigan Tropical Gardener, and this will be the last repotting video. I'm going to be repotting a red tamarillo, although I prefer to call them red tree tomatoes. If you've ever researched the tamarillo, you will know that it was a made-up name, and when you translate it, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'd rather prefer to call it a red tree tomato. The tree itself is about 5 feet tall, which is going to make it particularly difficult. That, along with the fact that I have back problems, a lot of back problems, and I don't have anyone to help me, so you do what you can. You take it slowly, do any lifting with your legs, try not to do any heavy lifting, and there shouldn't be too many problems. I'm going to transfer it into that larger container right next to it on the floor. And I haven't watered the tree, which I'm hoping is the reason why a lot of the leaves are drooping. I let it go for a few days so it would dry out. Hopefully that'll make it easier to get it out of the container. So I will transfer this over to my tripod, and well, you'll see about a foot of what's going on, but that should be enough. Okay, back in a moment. Okay, you may see that I'm wearing a tactical vest. I'm not expecting trouble. I wear this for back support, so don't be alarmed. Okay, there's no easy way to do this since the container itself is hard plastic and I'm dealing with a 5-foot tree. The best way is there is no best way. So I'm going to just take out what soil I can, and then hopefully I'll be able to convince the tree to come out of the pot. I'll be as careful as I can with the roots, and if that doesn't work, then I can try to squeeze the pot, but as I said, there's not too much give. It is nice and dry, so I can try to get it to come out. It does appear as though it is pretty root bound. Okay. This is a branch. They recommend that once they get to be 3 feet tall, that you top the tree in order to get it to in order to get it to branch. Thank you. Let's see if I can do two things at once. And so I did finally get it to branch. Okay, it's coming out, and there we go. Now if I get the branch up without breaking it off, okay. I had put into there about the right amount of soil. I had done that previously, checking the level out so I wouldn't have to add soil once it was the plant was in there. And I've got in this second container, let's see, maybe I can get it to go down. That container, I've got potting soil, and well, it's a mix, and so I'll add that and fill it in around the sides, and then top it off a little on top. Then I'll give it a good watering, and hopefully that will take care of the drooping leaves, although I'm not quite sure why, but once a new branch formed, the old main branch died, which is kind of puzzling to me. I don't know why, but the same thing happened on my other tree tomato, which is smaller than this. As soon as it put out a new branch, the main growing stem died off. So can't say why, that's just what happened. Now with large trees, if like me you have a lot of back problems and you shouldn't be doing a lot of lifting, and if you don't have help, then the best thing, and I'll say this best again, is to plan out where you want that to remain and then put it into a larger container right where it's going to stay. So that way you don't have to keep repotting it. But you want to be careful that you aren't repotting it too soon. So you don't want to overpot, which is putting a smaller plant into a larger container. And if it's too large, that can cause problems for the plant as well. Okay, I'm firming all the soil down around here. And more of that will take place once I water it. And this is pretty moist, what I'm adding on. Okay. There. And there we have it. Repotted, and hopefully it'll grow for many years to come. So thank you for watching. Bye.